Hi fashion designer, today I'm going to share with you how to make this beautiful handbag. But before we get started, please don't forget to give this tutorial a good thumbs up. It will really help the channel. So let's get to it. So over here I've got my pattern paper on fold, and I'm going to mark a rectangle of around 13 centimeter by 17 cm. So then when I am done, I am going to go ahead now right on the top. I'm going to mark 2 cm, which is 2 centimeters. And right on the center fold, I'm going to mark 5 cm. And then I'm going to join these 2 points with a curved line. Then right at the bottom, I am going to mark 4 centimeter. And then right on the side, I am going to mark 3 cm. This is for the shaping on the bottom of the bag. Connect the 2 points also. And now the body of the bag is complete. Don't forget that this pattern is going to be cut on fold. The next thing I need to do now is to add seam allowance around the shape, and I'm going to add around 1 cm of seam allowance. The next thing is to create the base of the bag, which is around 27 cm by 9 cm. Now once we're done creating that rectangle on top, I'm going to mark 3 cm on both sides. And then from the center fold going up, I'm going to mark 10 cm. Then I connect these 2 points to form the shaping of the base. Now, once we're done, you want to go ahead and add the seam allowance around the shape. Now, once we're done adding seam allowances and drafting both pattern, it's time for us to cut it out. And there we go, guys, our pattern is complete. Go ahead and cut this on your fabric. So I went ahead and I cut it on the lining, which is the African fabric, and also I've got my zip, and I went ahead and cut it out the strip, which is 59 centimeter long, and 2 tiny pieces, as you can see, and also the base of the bag. Now let's go ahead now and sew these pieces together. So we're first going to attach the piping around the bag. As you can see, all around the bag I am attaching the piping. So the next thing that you need to do is to attach the zip, but because we are going to attach the zip on the incurved shape, I am going to create some notches around the zip, and make sure you just create small notches and then attach the zip. And I'm using my zipper foot. Just make sure you also use your zipper foot also. Now I'm going to take my lining and place it right sides facing right on top of the zip, like so, and then take it to the sewing machine also and sew a straight stitch. So the next thing is to flip the lining in and sew a top straight stitch right on the outside of the bag. And this is how it turned out. So now we want to do the same thing by taking the other side panel of the bag, place it right on top of the zip, right sides facing with the zip, and you go ahead and take it to the sewing machine and sew a straight stitch. Now this is how it looks. You want to take your lining and make sure that it's also right sides facing towards the zip. Right here on top, make sure that the lining is right sides facing, and then pin it down, take it to the sewing machine, and also sew a straight stitch. Now guys, as you can see some pleats. This is the side where I didn't notch on my zip, and as you can see, this side is nice and flat. So it's very important to notch the zip before you attach it onto the bag. So we want to close the top right here. that right here, you want to go ahead and pin it down and sew a straight stitch right on the top. And I'm also going to do the same thing also onto the lining. So here I am closing the lining completely. And then now we want to work on the main part of the bag. So there is, after we close the lining, we want to close the top part of the bag right here. As you can see, I want to go ahead and just sew it individually together. Pin it also, and then sew a straight stitch. Now I went ahead and I cut small pieces for the buckle, which is around 4 cm by 6 cm, and I'm going to just fold them on both sides and then do a stitch, which is a straight stitch right on the edge, and then insert it right on my ring. Now once it's done, you want to go ahead and attach it on the bag. So this is how it looks once you attach it on both sides of the bag. Now the next thing we need to attach is the base. So guys, I'm going to take the side panel and just create some notches right on the center. And I'm also going to do the same thing on the bag. Also fold it into two and just place my pins right there on the center. Then go ahead now and attach my side panel on the side of the bag and sew a straight stitch on both sides. So once you're done attaching the side panel, you want to go ahead and pin it all around the bag. Take it to the sewing machine and sew a straight stitch. So my mistake, I forgot to tell you to leave a little bit of an opening onto your lining so that it will be easy for you to actually turn the bag the correct side. So as you can see now that I'm turning the whole bag on to the right side. Now once you're done, you want to go back into the sewing machine and just fold the opening back in like so, and then do a top straight stitch. And our bag is complete. I'm really loving how this bag turned out. I'm definitely going to do different colors. So over here guys, I went ahead and I did my own bag handle. Also, you can choose different types of bag handles. So guys, I hope you will enjoy making this project as much as I did. I'm loving this bag. It's so cute. So guys, see you on the next one. Bye.